Recently, I covered Samari, a pirated version of Sonic the Hedgehog starring Super Mario for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The game was made by Taiwanese developers Hummer Team, who were also responsible for another strange NES title starring Nintendo's most popular mascot, Kart Fighter. Why this title is so curious is the fact that it might be one of the earliest examples of a Nintendo-themed fighting game. Released in 1993, it predates the original Super Smash Bros. By 6 years, running on hardware from 2 generations prior. Kart Fighter is a curious mashup of Super Mario Kart and Street Fighter 2. You choose one of 8 characters based on the drivers from the former game, and combat is based on the latter Capcom game. Not only does Kart Fighter translate the fists and kicks control scheme of Street Fighter 2 for the 2-button control scheme of the NES, but it even brings over innovations like combos and special moves. Nearly everyone can pull off a fireball attack, alongside their own signature attacks. Mario and company have also been redesigned to the proportions of the Street Fighter cast, giving the game an even more odd quality beyond its blended premise. I haven't got much in the way of fighting game experience, however I don't think I'd be overstepping my mark by saying that Kart Fighter is a surprisingly faithful port of the original game. Although the controls are a little sluggish and sprite flicker intense, it's quite an adequate fighting game, especially when compared to its NES contemporaries. The only thing it's really missing is a 2-player mode. Like said, Kart Fighter was the first game to have Nintendo's most popular characters duke it out, predating Nintendo's own official efforts. In the years since, Kart Fighter would gain some notoriety as its ROM would end up in depots and on multi-carts overseas. And it's easy to see how Smash Bros. Might have found some influence from this bizarre mashup. However, it's safe to say that Sakurai and the team behind Smash Bros. Probably didn't take any inspiration from this pirated game. However, Kart Fighter may have had an actual influence on a later Nintendo title. In 2003's WarioWare Mega Micro Games, one of the over 200 included mini-games has a redesigned Mario and Bowser duking it out in the style of a fighting game. Considering the development of WarioWare took influences beyond the confines of the usual Nintendo development team, it wouldn't be a surprise if this micro game was paying homage to Hummer's Kart Fighter, as well as the more obvious homage it's paying to Ultraman. If you'd like to know a little more about why Kart Fighter exists, or even about Hummer themselves, then I definitely recommend watching my video on Samari to find out more. I've been James, and I'll see you all in the next upload.